morning. Good morning. And today is a horrible day. And I don't want to do anything. And I'm not going to do it. And no matter what you say, I'm not going to be happy. Nah. Today's an awesome start so far. Woke up earlier than I had to. It was like crazy. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. And then it felt like as I was trying to go back to sleep, every single time that I did go back to sleep, only like 10 minutes had passed and I felt more energized and more energized and more energized. And believe me, that doesn't happen all the time. That's a load of crap, but today it actually did. So I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. And I'm probably not even gonna have enough time to go get coffee because I'm at the 43 mark and I don't know that it's gonna take me less than now 1 minute, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes tops to go get some coffee. Let me turn on my AC. It is 88 degrees outside. I am burning up. Not only that, I just got off work right now. Although I had an awesome lunch, I am still exhausted and I don't care. I gotta go get Vicente right now. Some of the good things that I have to look forward to are that I got a lot done, number one. I put in a lot of work this week and I don't feel like I left anything unattended. Yo, what's good everybody? So I'm just checking in with you. Obviously I've been away from my camera this night, this whole day as a matter of fact. I'm about to take Vicente home. I have to open tomorrow. They changed my shift around, which is no problem because for me, getting off earlier is always a plus because then I have a whole rest of my day. What's wrong? Oh no, he's saying something. But then I have the whole rest of my day to do something. I am super excited for the next coming days because my grandma's birthday is officially on Monday. And then also Cinco de Mayo is coming up, which is not necessarily a holiday for me, but it is an anniversary for the day that my father passed. Oh shit, today's different. We got Vicente. Yo, what's good everybody? Good night, good evening. I am about to crash out. I know that I don't ever upload my videos at nighttime, and that's strictly because when I'm done filming, I probably edit before I go to sleep, and that's probably the stupidest thing I can do. But I'd rather have everything done so that my day doesn't have to be touched by work again unless I'm at work or unless I'm available to do that kind of stuff. But today I had a difficult day again. Like the outside influences, of course, are habitual. They always want to impact your life. But the thing that you need to focus on is whether you're doing things for the right reason or not. Because if you have an honest heart and your motives are pure, when it comes time for judgment, the only thing that you're gonna have to worry about is if your story matches up, if your story lines up, and if your story stays consistent. So everything that I'm doing in my life has to be consistent. I cannot falter, I cannot change. I have to be consistent with everything that I'm doing because in all aspects of my life, it's gonna matter. With my son, at work, in my relationships, in my friendships, with the peers, with anything that encounters me as an essence, it is gonna be one of those things where I have to be foolproof and a bully about it. Because from my perspective, I get taken advantage of when I try to be understanding or when I try to map shit out. And it could happen, and it happens to many people. It doesn't just happen to me. But the person that tries to understand and gets to a level of compassion that it takes to be patient with somebody, I would say 80% of what you're doing that is pure will get taken advantage of. The other 20% people are just gonna be like, that person is humble and honest and all the other things that could come along with those things. But the other 80% I think will again, everything that I talk about might be wrong. Everything that I mention might not be accurate, but what I talk about for my life and everything that I've experienced has been just that. And it sucks to just talk about people like that, but it's true. We all know people, and on our hands, we could probably count the people that, maybe on one hand, we can count the people that are everything that we want out of friends, everything that we want about the people that we want to be around. And that sucks, man. Even the people of past and present, if I added them all up, there's people that I learned so much from, but even in those experiences, I don't have those people around for whatever reason. Some are my fault, some are theirs, some are just, we grew in different ways, some are just in different places that we're not able to continue growing, and I just know it. And it sucks, but that's the truth. And everything that I'm talking about now, vaguely, is just because of how I'm feeling going into battle or going into war, because everything that I'm doing right now is like, I'm battling for this consistency, I'm battling for this standard of excellence, I'm battling for all of this stuff, because to me, I believe in it and I don't want to give up on it. And no matter what, like, even when I feel like I'm not getting any views on Saturday and Sunday, that's not what matters. What matters to me is that I put my word out there that, you know what, I'm going to change everything about myself and I'm going to daily upload. For a whole year, I'm going to daily upload. I'm going to prove to myself that I can stay consistent and that I could spread a message, that I could believe in what I'm doing, because I want to believe in something again. And my program, or the way that I've cycled everything, the way that I keep doing everything, it's working out. And I appreciate the people that believe in that, because if you really line up your life, if you really line up your successes, if you look at the behavioral traits that got you there and you just did that kind of stuff, like, imagine how far you would be, or imagine how far you would have been when you were probably acting dumb and you were younger, you know? Like, because all of us had that point where we weren't as consistent as we wanted to be, or that we could have been. And I just don't want you to have to go through that. Imagine being 18 out of the gate and then you just hit the ground running and you're flying through life. By the time you're 24, you're already where you need to be financially, with a steady career. And then by the time you're 30, you're already loaded. You're going through house, cars, doing the things that you want to do in life, vacationing, doing all of those things. And not everybody, no matter how many of my friends are able to do that, not everybody is able to do that. And that's my point, and that's my thing, that everything that's impacting me right now, that's why I do this. And that probably was a whole lot of nothing, but a whole lot of something, you know? And it's just, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I just got off of work. Inventory was this whole week, and it's been nutty. My body is exhausted. I got to pick up Vicente as early as I can. As early as I wake up, I'm dipping to go get Vicente. You best believe me and Vicente are gonna hang out tomorrow. There's just a lot of shit going on in my life outside of work, outside of the channel, involving one person, and it just is not healthy for that person to be as evident as they are in my life. But at this point, I'm as honest as I can be with you guys. I'm as honest as I can be with myself. I'm as honest as I can be with that person. And you should know this about your life, about my life, about any life. The most purest thing that somebody could do for you is be honest. Anything that's not of that nature doesn't deserve to be in your life. Good night. I guess that's my signal now. What the hell was that? That's like that Illuminati shit that they be putting. Let's get the fuck out of here.